And, well, that's how I ended up in Northwest Arkansas. But I don't want to end without a little summation of some of the more important experiences that I had that I think I can share with you that kind of sum up the back to the land experience for someone who really never knew the land. So the first one is in the Ozarks. When you go to dig a hole, you need a pickaxe. That's to make the hole. You need a shovel to dig out the rocks. You need a wheelbarrow to put the rocks in. Then you need somewhere to take the rocks, and then you need to have made soil or bought soil to put back in the hole. When it comes to purchasing chickens, you should not let aesthetics be your top priority. Because the ones with the poofy feathers on top that look like Beethoven are dumb, and they'll get eaten by wild animals almost immediately. And after purchasing 5 gallons of molasses in January to put into quart jars to share with my neighbors, I truly understood the saying, as slow as molasses in January. And when it comes to extracting the honey from your bees, if you're doing the extracting inside, you sure need to make sure that there are no bees left on the frames. Otherwise, the bees will be living in the house and you will be living outside. And verbal instructions are not sufficient when it comes to wringing a chicken's neck. Because you'll do this, and you'll put the chicken down, and it'll jump up and run off. And when it comes to burning off the garden in the spring, you need to check out the wind. Otherwise, you will be burning off the neighborhood. And speaking of burning, if your car has a catalytic converter, do not park it on a pile of sawdust, because you'll be down at the creek swimming naked with your family, and you'll hear a big boom, and you'll see this huge column of smoke. And by the time you get up there, there'll be 2 cars burning. And as for bulls that jump fences do not make good neighbors. But I have to say that the most valuable thing about the land that I own is access to clean water to drink, and in which I can swim. And it's jeopardized currently. And earth, air, fire, and water are sacred, and it should remain that way. Thank you.
All right, Louise, Halsey, thank you so much. And don't forget, that's only part 1.